What's up, guys? Welcome back to my Pecy channel. Today we are going to be doing The Last Olympian. So we are towards the end. We are actually at the end of our Percy Jackson the Olympian's journey. But even though this is the end of our Percy Jackson the Olympian's journey, it's only the start of our Heroes of Olympus journey. I am super excited to do a video on that series. Actually, it's actually like I forgot the word, but it's like the second series to the Percy Jackson Olympians. So yeah, it kind of ties together. So I'm super excited for that. But today this video is going to be a little bit different. It's going to have a non-spoiler section and a spoiler section, but the non-spoiler section is going to come first because it's going to be pretty short. I'm just going to do like a little briefing, try not to spoil anything. So for you guys who haven't read the book yet, you can pause the video after the non-spoiler section, go read the book, and come back to the spoiler section. So let's get started. So The Last Olympian, it's very action-packed, a lot going on. We got a lot of Percy Beth moments, yay. We actually get a little more about Luke's backstory. I actually never felt like I would feel kind of sympathy and feel bad for him. Like, I kind of understand what he did, like, but I said kind of. Still doesn't excuse what he did, but I kind of understand it. And in the last book, we find out that Luke actually, like in Battle of the Labyrinth, found out that Luke took the body of Kronos. Somehow he found a way to host Kronos' body, which no mortal or demigod should be able to do, but somehow we find out how to do that. And Nico, also, we also find out what Nico's plan was, because in the last book, there was a huge cliffhanger, and Nico came and he said the only way they could defeat Luke is with his plan. And we finally find out what his plan is. Wow. At first when I heard about his plan, I was like, really? That's it? That's what you're talking about the whole book? But then when I actually like got there, I was like, wow. Nico, at first I didn't like Nico, but then I was like, yay, Nico. I like Nico now. And we also get introduced to Will Solus in this book. He's an Apollo kid. We also get to see him in Heroes of Olympus 2 already. I've actually already read all of those books. I just need to do a video on them because I'm really behind. What else? I think that's all. Yeah, I think that's all. So if you're non-spoiler, you haven't read the book yet, bye. Go read the book and come back from the spoiler section. So let's wait a little bit. Hopefully all your no spoiler people already left. So now we're here for the spoiler section of the book. Yay. Oh my gosh. It just starts off with Rachel and Percy driving. And when Rachel kisses Percy, I was like, does Annabeth know about this? But then I was like, well, they're not really together unless I missed something, because this book starts off 1 week before Percy's 16th birthday. So it was kind of like a huge time jump. So I was like, should I miss something? Are you guys together now? What is happening? But we found out they're not actually together. Wow. I like that part when Beckendorf told Percy, and he was like, I assume you don't want me to tell this to Annabeth, and he was like, yeah. So when Rachel turned out to be the Oracle, I wasn't really that surprised. I was kind of surprised though, because I was like, I knew she wasn't like a regular mortal, like she had these special abilities, but I didn't know she was gonna be like the Oracle. So that was really surprising. What else? Oh, when Beckendorf dies, it's so sad. Like, but he died in a heroic way. That's the best way to die. So, yay. And when Selena is the spy, I was actually really surprised. Like, I watched all these book reviews, and everyone was like, I knew Selena Beauregard was the spy, because when they were talking about the spy, she started crying. But I just assumed it was because of Beckendorf, and she was just like super sad. Beckendorf was gone. But now that I think about it, I was like, yeah, it was kind of obvious. Stupid Grace. But yeah, that happened. One just turned out to be Clarice. Again, I was surprised. I don't know why. I just wasn't really paying attention to the details. Said that her voice was a little squeakier than usual. I actually thought that was Chris. That was Chris Rodriguez, Clarice's boyfriend. But I was actually Selena Beauregard. Wow. Can't believe I didn't notice that. But I was like, wait. Chris is coming, so that can be Chris. So who's in the Clarice mask? And then Clarice was like freaking out. I was like, wait, what's happening? Did I miss something? Like, and it was Selena. Well, the good thing is now they're both chilling. They're both dead, but now they can both be together in the underworld. But wait, when you go into the underworld, you kind of like lose your memory. You don't really think about anything that from your mortal world. So yeah, guess that's kind of sad. No, isn't there a good place people go in the underworld? But again, but if they go to a good place in the world, I think it starts with an E, like a Elysium, something like that. When they go there, don't they like not lose their memory because they were really good in their life? I don't know, but when it was like what I was talking about before for a non-spoiler section, I was like, wait, what's this huge plan they're talking about? Like, I was super tempted to just skip through the book, just skim through until we find out the plan. And we're just swimming in the river Stinks, something like that. I don't really know how to pronounce it. I'm just gonna say Stinks. It's probably wrong though. So, and I was like, really, is that was your plan? He's the son of Poseidon. You're just gonna take him swimming? What? And that it was actually like a river of acid, kind of. Really bad. And when he's talking about all this stuff was happening, I was like, wait, I don't like this. Go back, get out. And when they saw Annabeth, I was like, wait a second. Did Annabeth follow them? Wait, but how did Annabeth? I was super confused at that part, but I think that's just because I'm slow. I'm not sure if it was just me or everyone else confused too, but when that happened, it was actually super sweet actually, but still confused. And when Annabeth like shielded Pecy from Ethan Nakamura, because I don't know why, but she said that she sensed something. I don't know, maybe they're connected because they're a chillis thingy. Well, that happened, and then when they came back, and she was like, why do you shield me? And she was like, something, where is it? And then she told him the chillis spot. Oh, that was so sweet. Oh my gosh, I love that part so much. Kronos. Oh my gosh, I hate Kronos so much. Like, because of him, Beckendorf died, Selena died, Ethan. No, let's talk about Ethan. Why? Like, he helped you. Like, he saved you. I feel like now, this is when you kind of realize how dangerous Percy's fatal flaw is. Because he was so nice and he helped Ethan Nakamura, Kronos was risen. Like, Kronos literally rose because Ethan chose to pledge allegiance to him. And also, I feel like what happened with Selena and Ethan, like, was kind of like the same. Like, they died, but before they died, they, like, kind of came around. I'm not sure if I, like, still kind of, like, forgive them for that, because, well, they did what was right in the end, I know, but it's his fault Kronos rose. And it was Selena's fault that Beckendorf died. So, I don't think I forgive either of them. I wonder what's happening to them in the underworld. Did they go to, like, the field of punishment? I feel like that's too harsh to go to the field of punishment, because they came around in the end, I guess. So maybe she should go to that, like, field of Ashpudel, something like that. And when Nico betrays Percy, I'm just like, really? Like, I thought we were over that. Like, the fact that you kind of blamed Percy for Bianca dying, I was like, I thought we got over that, you know? You guys are friends now. And then I was like, But again, he did that so he could find out more about his family, so I can't really blame him. But I'm kind of like in the middle about that because I love Nico so much. But okay, I'm not gonna talk about that because I'm just gonna confuse myself even more. Rachel, the whole Rachel and Hestia and Percy thing, I was just like, what? I was like confused with Percy. Like, she'll ever talk about how she never really thought she liked him as a romance kind of thing, and then it was just because he led her to the oracle, to her destiny or something. That was really confusing. I was like, if you don't like him, just tell him you don't like him. Like, stop making this so complicated. And then they defeated Kronos. How did they defeat Kronos again? Alright, they defeated Kronos with Luke. Right, Luke kind of like killed himself. That was really sad, but he did it to help them. And his last words were like to Annabeth, and Annabeth told him that he didn't really like him. I was like, oof, that must hurt. Because, like, first of all, you got this huge gash, you're bleeding, you're like dying and stuff, and then, wait, did Luke ever really like Annabeth? Like, did he want to know that because he liked her too, or did he want to know that just like, you know, he just wanted to know? I don't know, I think he liked her too, I'm not sure though. And when he turned down immortality, I don't really think it was all for Annabeth. Like, yeah, that was one of his reasons, but it wasn't just like because of Annabeth. It was because like what happened to Ethan and Luke. Not really Selena, but Ethan and Luke. Like, they kind of felt unloved and abandoned by their godly parents. Godly parents, get it? So just said that because they're gods, but because like they're such great parents, it's godly, you know. But that was really sad. But it was also really touching because Pecy is such a good person, and when he just did that, he turned on immortality, and instead he told them to like basically pay them child support. Basically, that's basically what he told them. And Sally, I just realized like in this book how great of a parent Sally is. Like, once she had to give him a blessing for him to. And she has to give him a blessing for him to go to the river Styx, and I just can't imagine how hard it must be for her. Like, put yourself in Sally's shoes. She's just letting his son, who already went through all of this stuff, almost died since he, like, he's been in so many adventures when he almost died since he was 12. And that must be so hard just to let him go and stuff. And then in the last book when Thalia joined the Hunters, and she said that, I will let the prophecy be about you. And then Pecy was like, great. I'm still so confused about that Pecy thing. Like, the prophecy was about Pecy, right? But it was also about Luke. What? That didn't turn out how I thought it would happen. But I think that's kind of like the point. It's not supposed to turn out. And then during when Rachel prophesied the second great prophecy, I already knew, like, I think I did a little too much digging, and I was like, Heroes of Olympus, 7 heroes, and I saw Pecy and Annabeth, and I was like, wow, like, you guys already went through all of this stuff, and now, yay, here's another one, but here's another villain for you guys to defeat. But that's the end of our last Olympian. That was the last Olympian. I love this book so much. I'm not sure if I love it more than the Battle of the Labyrinth. I think I do. But, oh, let's talk about when Annabeth and Pecy get together. Like, I love that so much. Yeah, so beautiful. I'm so glad that they have another book, because then we can actually see their relationship like develop and stuff. We can also get to meet new characters, so I'm super excited for those new characters. There's 5 books in the Heroes of Olympus series too, so super excited about that. But my next video, I think, is going to be a ranking, because we're not ready to leave this Percy Jackson world yet, so I'm going to do a ranking of my favorite books and explain why and all that other good stuff. But I think that's all. Yeah, I think that's all. This book, absolutely amazing. It's a masterpiece. I think it's a best closing to finish up our Pecy and the Olympians journey. I'm not ready to say goodbye yet, so I'm super excited to hear Olympus up there. I think that's all I have to say for now. I'll catch you in my next video. I hope you guys stay safe during this pandemic, and I think that's all. Have a great rest of your day. Bye.